Today we are going to record a tutorial on a little fox. It used half a white pipe cleaner, an orange pipe cleaner, and a pair of eyes. First of all, we take out this white pipe cleaner. At first, measure the width of about 10 centimeters with a ruler. Then fold it in this position. Then fold it at a position of about 4 centimeters. Fold in half. Twist the two pipe cleaners around to fix them. And there's a circle in the middle. You can pull it apart a little bit like this. This is a circle of about 4 centimeters. And now we're going to push that aside. Take out the orange pipe cleaner. Now we're going to do the orange part of the fox. So we start with the length. That's about 4 fingers wide. Measure the length of about 4 centimeters. Folder. This time is the same as the white one just now. Twist it here too. Fix it. Then open the hole in the middle a little bit. Then take out the white part just now. At this time, there will be one white and one orange. 2 circles of 4 centimeters length. Let's put the white underneath the orange. Align the 2 circles. Then the white part we won't use. You can hold it with your hands. And then we're going to take the orange pipe cleaner and carry on. First of all, we can unscrew the top of the orange pipe cleaner. Then let's make the ears of the little fox. Go through the 2 holes in the middle. Through. Then set aside the length of this ear. It's about 4 centimeters. You can measure it with a ruler. After the length is confirmed, you can adjust its shape. About 4 centimeters. Then the right ear is also done in the same way. Also 4 centimeters. Go through these 2 holes in the middle. Leave the length of the ear on it. Adjust it. The following 2 circles must go inside, and you hold them in place. Both ears should be the same length. At this moment, its ears will resemble those of a rabbit. But it's actually fine now, because we will adjust the shape of its ears later. But the ears must be symmetrical. And here's the first lap. This is the second lap. Next, we need to wrap the pipe cleaner around its ear. Okay, go around its right ear first. First, wrap its right ear from back to front. Wrap the back of its head from below. Wrap its left ear from front to back. At this time, a line on the left will be formed, a thread on the right. You can take a pen and draw it for everyone to see. It's 2 slashes like this. And let's see the back of its head. There's also a thread under the back of his head. This is the wire that went around the back of your head. when you wound it just now. Now we're going to run the pipe cleaner through this horizontal line. Fix it. Tension the pipe cleaner. Sort it out. This is the wire at the back. After it is fixed, it is the current shape. Next, we need to thread the pipe cleaner into these two diagonal lines. You can take out an AWL to help. Pick up the two wires just now on the left and right. Pick it up a little bit. Pass the pipe cleaner under these two wires. This can be difficult. It takes a little effort to refuel. Tighten the pipe cleaner. But don't pull it too tight. If the pipe cleaner is pulled too tightly, the fox's face is not round. Just let there be an arc of the cheek here. Next, we turn it around. You can see the back of its head. There are two diagonal lines ahead. There are also two diagonal lines behind the ear. Also use an awl it picks up. I'll just use a pen and you'll see better. And I'm going to pick it with the awl again. This will make it easier for the pipe cleaner to penetrate. Make these two holes bigger. Okay, you can put the pipe cleaner into the two slashes. If it still can't go through, you can pick it bigger with an awl. If it really doesn't work, you can also use pliers to help. Tighten the pipe cleaner again. But don't pull the pipe cleaner too tight either. These are the first two slashes. And here are the two lines at the back. Okay, let's sort it out. This is the mouth of the first layer. This is the mouth of the second layer. This is the face on the left. This is the face on the right. So its ears and cheeks are done. Next, we need to plump up the fox's head. Put the pipe cleaner through the hole in the middle of the mouth. Penetrate from bottom to top. Tension the pipe cleaner. Wrap it around the back of the head. Next, we go through the middle hole again from the left. Also pass through this position. Tighten the pipe cleaner. Okay, after pulling it over, let's adjust the shape of the fox's head. The left and right sides should be symmetrical. Fold the pipe cleaner off. Then go through the hole again. You can enter from the left or right. 3 laps in total. Go through this hole in the middle. Sort it out. The basic shape of its head is already done. Then let's sort it out. First, twist the orange pipe cleaner around the middle and fix it. Okay, let's sort out its shape again. Be sure to adjust while doing. Then we see this white pipe cleaner. Press the white circle down. Then stretch the circle to both sides. And then you see the orange circle. Then press the middle part down. That is to say, after pulling it apart on both sides, press the middle down. Adjust the arc of the white pipe cleaner below. Let it be like a smiling mouth, a radiant like this. Okay, that's it. Then we pull its ears sideways like this. Then pinch the middle part tightly. Make a sharp triangle. Pinch this place again. Pinch out such an arc. Do the same for the other ear. Pull the ears sideways. At the same time, both thumbs are squeezed in the middle. You get a curve like this. Pull to both sides. Squeeze in the middle. Okay, adjust it again. And that completes the two pointy fox ears. And then we'll make its body. We fixed it around the neck just now. Next, you can use its hand. Like these two extra pipe cleaners, you can cut them directly later. When cutting, we will cut off the short one first. You can fold the rest of this after cutting. Hide this pipe cleaner in there. Otherwise you will get stuck. Okay then, fix this orange pipe cleaner like this. Now the pipe cleaner is on the right. Let's make the right hand of the fox. The hand of a fox is about 3 cm. Fold it like this. If you like it longer, you can leave 4 centimeters. Measure the size. What I made is about 3.5 centimeter. Then we'll do its left hand again. It is also about 3.5 centimeters. Because both hands should be the same length, it better be symmetrical. Adjust it after it's done. Next, wrap its body around with the pipe cleaner. And we're going to do the right leg. Still the same way, fold the pipe cleaner up like this. Note that the length of the legs and hands is the same. You can measure it by hand. Go ahead and do its other leg. Also fold it at the 3.5 centimeters position. Measure the length, it's about the same. Next, we wrap the pipe cleaner around its body. Wrap like this. It's right there between the hands and feet. 1 lap. 2 laps. Adjust as you go. And then it goes around its neck. Go through here and fix it. It's in the middle of the neck. Poke a hole in this position. Then we put this pipe cleaner in. It's also more difficult to wear here. You can use tools. If it is more difficult, I would use plier to grab the tip of the pipe cleaner and put it through. Adjust it again. Now it looks like this in front of you. Then pull this pipe cleaner at the back down. Hold its back. And then the tail. You start by wrapping the orange pipe cleaner underneath the white one. Then we start to plump its tail. Wrap it around its right leg first. Wrapped around its left leg from under the white pipe cleaner. Wrap the pipe cleaner around the same. It will be firmer. and then we can start tying its tail. But the length of this tail is a bit too long. We need to cut a section of it. If you like longer ones, you can cut less. I'll measure it about 8 centimeters, and it's about the same. Okay, cut it at 8 centimeters. The tip of this clam must be twisted with plier, like this. The white part is done. We're going to take the orange pipe cleaner and circle it around the white one, wrapped all the way to the top. But be careful to leave a little white pipe cleaner at the end. You can wrap it tighter. Go all the way to the end. Okay about this long stretch of white pipe cleaner. And I'm going to unscrew the tip of this pipe cleaner. Wrap all the remaining pipe cleaner. Finally, you can use pliers to hide the pipe cleaner. Its tail is done. Finally, you can fold the white pipe cleaner in half. You can also hold it with pliers. Roll it in. This will make the tail a little thicker. Just show a little white part. And finally, we are going to organize the shape. Pay attention to the position of hands and feet. Position of the tail. This is the approximate shape. Then we can immobilize its hands and feet. Twist it and fix it. All limbs are done the same way. Finally, break his limbs forward. It will look cuter. Twist it to make it firmer. And the fox is almost done. And its tail would do a pose for it. Good, it's done. Next, we will start to trim the hair. However, before trimming, be sure to use this all patiently. Pick out the hair hidden in the gap. Picking hair is more time-consuming, so be patient. Lift the white part up a little bit. Press in the middle. Concave into an arc like this. Pick out the hairs in the gaps between white and orange parts. Because the method is the same, so I'm not going to go into that. If there is a head or a part of the body that is not full, you can insert the AWL like this. Then pick up the unfold area with an awl until it's round. Adjust it. If the protruding place, you can also press it with your hands. Make it look more coordinated. Adjust its shape appropriately. It is recommended to adjust its shape first, and then trim it. You can use a little force when picking hair. This way its hair will be more fluffy and full. Like here if there is a white part exposed. Then we can use an AWL to hide the white part. Pick out the orange fluff a little longer. Cover the white part. Okay, continue to sit down. Come on, take your time. This white hair on the face must be picked out. This way the fox's cheeks will be fuller. will be cuter. After finishing, we can brush the hair with a steel brush. Generally, when I brush, I will brush according to the growth direction of its hair. Let's look at the white part first. Generally, I will brush the left part to the left. The part on the right will be swiped to the right. Okay, like this to fluff the brush. The white hair must be brushed more. This is the cheek. Just brush the orange hair properly for a while. Preserve its original texture. The orange part should be brushed casually like this. No need to comb all the hair. You must brush this place on the neck more, because this place is easy to hide hair. The same is true of the fur on the tail. Follow this direction. Brush it like this. Just brush the hair on your hands and feet twice, appropriately. And the hair on the stomach is also properly brushed, twice. The belly can actually be skipped, because we're going to glue a white circle later. So when we trim it, we just trim it flat. Otherwise it will not stick well at the back. That's about it. After brushing, then you can adjust its shape appropriately. Then we started to trim. Be sure to pay attention when trimming. Don't cut too much of this white part. Just cut the longest floating hair on it. Others basically don't need to be cut. The edges of the white part also need to be trimmed a little. And the white part here is a pipe cleaner. It's thinner, so we must trim less when we trim. Next, trim its head. The orange part should be trimmed a little more than the white part. This way its face will be more rounded. The ears need to be cut into a triangle. Trim along the arc of the ear. Don't cut too much. The ears will be a little bald. The ears on both sides must be symmetrical. Take your time. You can press it in the middle of the ear. Trim off the excess floating hair. The head shape is still round. It is also trimmed according to its arc. Pay attention to a small amount, and multiple times when trimming. If you cut too much hair, it is difficult to trim. Just cut the protruding long hair, little bit. Then trim the belly part slightly and flatten it out. The same goes for the limbs. Cut off the excess fluoride hair. Don't cut much, because it's all the same operation. I omitted do it yourself. The hair on the tail needs to be cut less. Otherwise it wouldn't have that furry feeling. The fox's tail should also be cut more rounded, just like a cylinder. Cut off the excess fluoride hair. Sort it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut a triangle on the side of his cheek. It will be cuter. Just put the white part below this place. Cut out a recessed place. probably a triangle. Find the middle part first. Cut the part on the right diagonally. Cut it on the left too. Be careful to be symmetrical. Okay, trim the excess fluff like this again. You can also cut a small triangle in this place above. Only the white part is cut. Don't cut the orange fluff. Trim it a little more. The top triangle will be smaller than the bottom one. Okay, that's it. And there's an indented arc right there on its chin. Brush the fluff to both sides. It looks more playful. After cutting, we can tidy it up a little bit. Trim all the uneven areas. And then we are going to do the white part of its ear. Take the appropriate length of wool. Cut. I probably use this long length of wool. Then knead it into a ball like this in your hand. The other one is the same. Put it in your hand and knead it into a ball like this. Okay, take out the glue. Squeeze a little glue on this part of the ear. Don't squeeze too much. You can apply glue on both sides first. When squeezing, it can be squeezed into a triangle. Then pick up our cotton ball. Put it in a glued position. Press it lightly to make it stick stronger. The other one is the same. Press for a while. It's done. The white areas are sort of triangular. If you think the shape is not very suitable, you can also trim it a little with scissors. Then we take out the remaining white fluff. Do the white part on its stomach. Wrap wool around 2 fingers. Go around in circles like this. It's actually enough to go around 2 to 3 times. Tie a knot to hide the thread. As long as it can be wound into an oval shape, it is fine. If you think it's too big, you can also trim it smaller. To compare the size of its belly, just stick it directly to its belly. Also put glue on the stomach. You can apply more glue here. Paint it like an oval. Then put the white part in the position where the glue has been applied. Press and fix by hand. Make it stick stronger. After the glue dries, let's trim the shape of the white part again. Be careful when trimming. Slow down. Cut off the extra thread on the white part of the oval. Cut it flat like this. It will be easier to cut when it dries. I'll probably cut it now. Check the effect. Just cut into an oval shape. Just trim the edge a little bit. And when it's done, it looks like this. Then we'll glue its eyes and nose. Okay, get its eyes and nose ready first. Let's stick its nose first. First, find its location. The nose is positioned on the triangle that we cut out earlier. this place. Confirm the location. Put it in first. See if it fits. Then find the position of the eyes. The eyes are basically in line with the nose. A little bit up. Maybe here. Put the other eye on it. Note that the eyes on both sides should be symmetrical. That's it. After confirming the location, we'll just fix it with glue. It's the same. Stick the nose first. Be careful. Don't touch the glue on the fluff next to it. Then stick to the eyes. Insert the location we just determined. And then we'll glue the other eye. Still use the same method. Be careful. Note that the eyes on both sides should be symmetrical. It's done. Next we will use a pink blush or toner. Put blush on its cheeks. It will look cuter. The blush is located a little below its eyes. The area should not be too large. A little bit is enough. Be careful to apply blush in small amounts and multiple times. This will better grasp the depth of blush color. It's the same on the other side. Color it little by little. Note that the blush on both sides should also be the same size, preferably symmetrical. Come on, take your time. After both sides are done. And one last thing, adjust the color. And then finally, let's look at it as a whole. A little fox is ready. Its tail can also be adjusted. You can put on the shape you like.